If you talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. I don't know what you thought, but I've been taught by Yahuwah, by Yahuwah. I say by Yahuwah, you know the all should die, and now y'all all should cry, because the real is back. I say the real is back. I took L's, that's facts, and yet still stand.
Shalom and greetings to all the Israelites and all the strangers out there scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. I greet every last one of you in the one and only true name of the Honorable Abba Yahuwah. Now, today, family, we're going to be continuing our campaign against the New Testament with a lesson that I have put together for you all titled The Captivity. Now, not only is this going to be a dynamic and powerful lesson, but it's going to be an essential lesson for those of you out there that saw the last video I did. Okay, not the last video, but the video that I did debunking the salvation doctrine created and peddled by the church. Now, that lesson is only available to those that are joined to what eventually is going to become K.O.I. University. And you simply access those lessons by going to the homepage of this channel, okay, on YouTube. You should already be subscribed to the channel, but if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on all notifications. Then there's another button there that says join. Okay, now you're going to want to tap that button to join. That way you get access to those videos. Now, as the saying goes, today's price is not tomorrow's price, okay, or yesterday's price. So right now, the membership is like $2 or $3. But once we get the servers together, we're going to be running everything straight from the website. You'll go to the website, you'll access these lessons and things strictly from there. And when we move everything from off of this YouTube format that we're using right now, that everything's going to be done, through the website. And of course, it's going to be a little bit more. Now, to the people that's part of this ministry and that support this ministry, now these particular individuals already get these, they get these lessons for free. You don't have to pay for them, you hear people say, well, why are you charging for the word? Well, the people that's part of this congregation and support this congregation, they get all the material free, okay? So about time you guys see this video, they were going to already been to saw this entire video, okay? So the people that's part of this ministry, support this ministry, they get the word free of charge, okay? So it's just for the people that come through here that's not part of this ministry and that's not supporting this ministry, okay? But want to come and eat off the tables over here. But at any rate, to those of you that saw the lesson that I did debunking the salvation doctrine, where there's salvation in believing in somebody's name, I explained to you guys in that lesson how when we study Tanakh, right, from let's go into the book of the prophets. When we study from Isaiah all the way to Malachi, right, there's plenty of prophecies that's not ambiguous, where there's where there's nothing to argue about. That's clear cut about the salvation and what's going to take place here in these last days concerning the nation of Israel. And so when it speaks about salvation, it's not speaking about any salvation for sin. It's speaking about a salvation or a deliverance from the lands that the Father has scattered us to because of our ancestors' rebellion. Okay? There's no need for any salvation because the people are going to turn back to the Most High, and then that's when He's going to deliver us out of these different places. But see, what the church has done, they have created this salvation doctrine in order to remove the nation of Israel from the real prophecies, okay, concerning the nation of Israel here in these last days. Okay, they want you to jump through all of these hoops and think you got to go through all of this stuff to receive salvation, but that's not true. And so I want to help you guys to understand that salvation, as some of the brethren you hear on the street corners as part of the camp, that you hear them teaching that salvation is only for the Israelites, that's true. But see, the problem is they don't teach this doctrine correctly. So then I have to teach you these things properly so you can understand and help them to understand what's going on. See, here we teach the original doctrine. This is why you need to be subscribed and locked into this channel, okay? Because the things that's coming through here are going to be groundbreaking, okay? Groundbreaking revelations as we go back to the original, not the church fathers, but the original doctrine. Okay. But at any rate, the reason why the salvation is only for Israel is because Israel is the only one that has been scattered due to their the sins of what the Father said that they was going to do. Had nothing to do with all. He didn't say he was going to scatter any of the other nations because, you know what I'm saying? He's told the nation of Israel. So salvation is to Israel only. Okay? And also to those that join themselves to the nation of Israel and say, okay, we believe in this and we're following you. This is why the book brings out that in the last days, the Gentiles are going to grab the skirt of him that's a Yahudim and say, I'm going with you because I heard that Yahuwah is with you. See, I'm going with you. Not by myself or before you, or because like when it comes down to Israel, right? Everybody around the world, okay, wants to be Israel, okay? But everybody want to share in the blessings or the baraka, but nobody wants to suffer and go through what the Israelites had to go through. Okay, so people have to understand that that people that's not Israel, you have to understand that you're not going before the nation of Israel. Okay, you're going with the nation of Israel. Okay, so the nation of Israel has to lift itself up first, and then when the actual people move, then everybody around the world that believes in this doctrine and is following the commandments of the Most High is coming with us. Those that want to. This is why I don't get all bent out of shape when you have Gentiles that move away from the commandments and the things that the Most High has laid down, because essentially the salvation ain't for them anyway. Okay, and they're not gonna receive it. They want to eat the fruit and they want to get all of this, but when it comes down to the hard work, nobody don't want no part of that. You know what I mean? So this is why this lesson today is going to be so essential, because I'm going to show you how the captivity and salvation coincide and works together. Okay. Now, before I get into this lesson, let's pay the rent. If when you come through here and you watch this video, hey, hit the like button or hit the dislike button. It doesn't matter. You know, they both do the same thing. Okay. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications, and share this material. You know, it's funny. I hear people just moaning and complaining and all this other stuff, right? But these people don't want to do nothing. They don't want to donate and give physical funds to you. And then they don't even want to, if they don't have that, they don't even want to hit the like button. They don't want to share the information or none of that stuff, okay? These are the people that come through here that want this ministry to fail. They just sit back and see all the heavy lifting going on and say, oh, well, they're going to fail. They're going to do, and keep popping up. But see, the thing you got to understand is that the Most High Yahuwah, he's stamping this. Okay? And if he ain't stamping it, it ain't going nowhere. But these same people, every time they come back around here, we still ticking. You see? And so I always hear people crying about this money. But let me explain something to you, family. Logical sense tells you that nothing can get done without money. You have to have the funds. Okay? Now, even the Father understands this, because when he separated the Levites and the priests from the nation of Israel to teach his word and keep people in alignment with what the word say, he set up a system so they didn't have to work, where he could provide for them, and then they could still teach the word to the people and make sure that things were getting done. Now, I'm not saying I'm a priest or a Levite. Now, I could be, because I am an Israelite, okay? And we know that they took the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and the priests, the Levites. We know this, okay? But at any rate, when things have to get done in the kingdom, the Father's not just going to rain down green and blue back. Just pray to God. He got you. Yes, he does barak you, but he does it through his people. As I explained to you, when he got ready to build the Ark of the Covenant, what did he do? He told Moses this take up a collection from the people. He didn't just rain down gold and all this stuff that he wanted Moses to use in order to build the covenant. He said, take a collection up from the people. Okay? During the days and times of Josiah, when the temple got bad and he had to repair the temple, did the Father just rain green and blue bags out the sky? No, he did not. They took up a collection. And the people that could give put the money in there, and they took that money that was given and paid it to the workers to get the work done. So if you have not made your first donation, what are you waiting on? Okay? The Cash App sign is on the channel, okay? And you can also go to the website and donate via the website, as people have already been doing, okay? Now, I want to, and let me say this, and we're getting ready to get into the message. I want to shout out to the people that already been donating. I do want to call names, but then what I don't want to do is I don't want to follow church practices, okay, where you have the $500 line, the $100 line, the $50 line, and hey, if you ain't got it, go borrow it line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that, you know. But to the people that's been donating to this ministry, you know who you are. And also, let me say this. To those of you that support this ministry, email me, reach out to me. That way I can put you inside a Facebook group or a messenger group. That way when the videos come out, I can drop those videos in there where you can see them, because there's no need for you to pay. If you're donating and sending money, there's no need to pay the extra fee to through YouTube to access the membership when you're already donating. So if you're already donating to the ministry, reach out to me. I'm going to put you in a messenger group, and then that way when the videos are, as they're coming out, you're going to get it at the same time that the people that's just paying for the membership is getting it. Okay, because some people may just say, okay, I just want to pay for the membership. I don't want to per se be, excuse me, and that's okay. Okay, so reach out to me. That way I can get you guys set up also, right? Now, let's get into the lesson, okay, and let's open up to the book of Numbers, okay? Let's open up to the book of Numbers, and I'm going to start in the book of Numbers, chapter 14, and let's start at verse number 26. So we're in Numbers 14, verse 26. It says, and Yahuwah spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation which murmur against me? I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel, which they murmur against me. Say unto them, as truly as I live, saith Yahuwah, as ye have spoken in my ears, so will I do unto you. Your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness, and all that were numbered of you according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward, have murmured against me. Doubtless ye shall not come into the land concerning which I swear to make you dwell therein, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh and Joshua the son of Nun. But your little ones which you said should be prey, them will I bring in, and they shall know the land which ye have despised. Okay? But as for you, your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness, and your children shall wander in the wilderness 40 years and bear, okay, bear your whoredoms until your carcasses be wasted in the wilderness. Okay, now let's stop right there, right? So as I began to get into this lesson this afternoon, okay, family, I'm taking you to a point in time where the Father has just sentenced the nation of Israel to 40 years in the wilderness, okay? And the reason why he sentenced them to this 40 years in the wilderness is because this account right here is the account where Moses sent out the spies to spy out the land. And when they came back, they brought the evil report. Now, this is, as they say, the straw that broke the camel's back, but it was also what I call compound interest, right? When the Father brought the nation of Israel out of Egypt, they were complaining all the way from the jump. They saw what the Father did to the Egyptians. They still murmured. He rained down manna. They still murmured. He gave them water out of the rock. They still murmured. So all throughout this time, the nation of Israel was not putting faith in the Most High. And so he just pretty much got fed up. And at this point, he says, okay, I'm sentencing you guys to 40 years in the wilderness. Now, what I just read and what you just heard